As high schoolers, we've all been behind in school at some point, especially now that the year is coming to an end. I'm sure all of you have had times where you said, I'll just do this tomorrow, for a few days in a row until you've quickly built up a huge pile of homework. Well, except Andy, he's way too responsible to have ever done this. As someone who has taken 11 college classes throughout their 4 years of high school, this has happened to me far more than I'm proud of, and is actually currently happening as we speak. Today I'm going to show you how to catch up on all of your schoolwork in just one night. In order to do this, you're going to need to organize your priorities, effectively stay up late, and then I will show you how it will benefit you and society. First, in order to finish everything, you have to organize what all you have to do. In order to do this, you're going to want to create something called a RIP list. This is a lot like a to-do list, but I created this name during my junior year. RIP stands for Rest in Peace, which is quite appropriate because you're almost literally being buried alive in responsibilities. In order to show you how to format your RIP list, I'm going to display the one that I'm currently working on right now. First, for band, I have to do a DIY learning assignment and I have to practice my audition music. For public speaking, I have to give my demonstration speech, start my special occasion speech, and do the peer evaluations for today's speakers. For trigonometry, I have to do assignments 4.10, 5.1, and 4.6. After you've listed off all of your classes, you're probably also going to want to include the stuff that you have to do for your activities. I usually just make a miscellaneous category for this, for everything that I have to do outside of my normal classes. And my current miscellaneous category is to send my final transcript to ISU, buy my prom ticket, start coordinating my graduation party, and register for college. RIP lists can be very beneficial because they're a source of positive reinforcement. Every time you finish something, you can cross it off of your RIP list, and then you'll feel accomplished and relieved afterwards. Now that you know how to organize all of your responsibilities, you're going to need time to finish them, obviously. You've probably figured after your list that you have a lot to do in a very short amount of time to do it. If you're somebody who doesn't have a lot of time because of all of your activities, or you're just bad at time management in general, it can sometimes be easier to just stay up and do all of this in one night. If you're a self-diagnosed hypersomniac like I am, this can be extremely difficult. So I have some tips to keep your energy up so you can grind out all of that homework. First, you're going to want to get some electrolytes, which are a more natural form of energy. And you should also drink an energy drink. My personal preference is Bang, because it's one of the more healthy energy drinks out there, and the flavors are really good. However, even with all of this extra energy, staying up is going to throw off your circadian rhythm, which can leave you feeling groggy or sick. I usually feel nauseated the night of and the day after when I do this, so you can combat this by taking anti-nausea medicine like Pepto-Bismol. If you're the type of person who doesn't really like to occasionally fuel yourself with unhealthy amounts of caffeine, I would recommend something that I call the blocking method. In order to do this, you have to have a lot of discipline and you have to have a plan. For example, you could say, I'm going to stay up until midnight to work on stuff, and then I'll go to sleep and set an alarm for 2 a.m. to get back up and work on stuff. For me personally, I'm usually not very motivated to wake up after I've done this, so this method doesn't work for me, but it can be effective for others. Now that you know how to organize your responsibilities and you've created time to finish it, I bet you're wondering, how is this beneficial to me and the world around me? Well, firstly, finishing all of your responsibilities can take a weight off of your shoulder because instead of building up more work, you can just start fresh. Also, completing all of your work will improve your grades and increase your GPA, which can come in handy later when it's time to become a junior escort or apply for colleges and scholarships. Even debate.org said, homework is a necessary side to the life of school, college, and the workfield. Bad grades drag GPAs down and can in turn lessen the chances to get into a good college as a young adult. This leads into how it's beneficial for society as well, because learning how to do this can better your time management skills and your skills in other certain subjects, which can help you throughout college to be more successful and graduate so you can eventually contribute to the workforce. Now that you've learned how to organize your responsibilities and give yourself time to finish them, and you've learned how this benefits you, I'm sure that this will affect all of you and for the juniors waiting for senior year to come and for the seniors preparing for college workload. Hey, look at that. I just gave my demonstrative speech, so now I can cross it off my RIP list. You all will be able to do this soon as well. Thank you.